Welcome to DCL Radio. We are starting a new show today for our DCL T90. Of course, I keep on saying DCL T90. It is DCL Premier League. Um, uh, we are calling it DCL Premier League 90, DPL 90. Okay, and we have our analyst, regular analyst, Imti here. Welcome to the show, Imti.
Yeah, thank you, Jagan, and welcome to all our listeners for this special edition of the radio show for Detroit Premier League, DPL T90. Excited for this tournament, and we have some good games last week, and looking forward.
So actually, the buzz is really good, which I never expected. It's going
Mhm.
to be this. Everybody's talking about this league now, and with just 10 teams in this league, and especially last week, some of the games, it has created. This league has created every possible emotion in very first week. Like there was a game between Konosima Kings um, uh, and
Tamil Nadu Super Kings.
Tamil Nadu Super Kings. Okay, it went to wire, almost very close, and
Right.
in fact, at one point of time, uh, it's about taking a wicket or
Mhm.
getting that wonder. So it came that close, and Konasima Kings ended up dropping some easy catch at the point, and
Oh,
so it was really exciting, and we have seen that emotion and dominance by another Tamil Nadu team, okay, Chennai Rockets. That especially Sanjay Ilongo, when he's on song, we'll see in every cricketer will enjoy that. Okay, we
right.
have seen that one, and a week after, uh, see, everybody thought Punjab Knight Riders they are the strongest team in this league
Mhm.
in the Premier League, but Kerala Blasters, they were able to get them under, around 64, I think, and
Right.
only thing is, they could not chase that one. Okay, that's a different story, but the excitement was there in the field. Basically, what happens when most of the cricketers, they want underdogs to win always, right? So,
Mhm. Mhm.
it has given that flavor also, like that. There are several like that, but
Right.
I'll give you mic. You can walk us through this.
Sure. But again, I wanted to kind of start with saying the Chennai Rockers rocked in the first week, and one of our favorite teams that we're watching out for, Punjab Knight Riders, kind of did not give us those uh, uh, firecrackers, if I can say that, because I was expecting some big runs from this game also. We only had 4 games, but like you said, there are all kinds of emotions, all kinds of games. One high scoring game, low scoring thrillers. So if the first week can give us so much, I can only imagine like what the next upcoming weeks will have in store for us. So uh, again, like just before going into the games, I think I just wanted to kind of give a reminder for our listeners. Like we started DCL started the T90 league last year. Of course, we started with 6 teams last year, if I'm correct.
Last year
But
we
then
had only 5 teams actually.
5 teams, right?
5 teams.
But then we then DCL put some thought into it and kind of made this new format, like bringing the IPL style with regional namings for the teams, and then having some renowned names in the league take up the ownership of the teams, and then building the teams from scratch. So there was a lot of prep work already going into this league, and then last week was the official kickoff. 15 overs aside, I think what I'm hearing is uh, there is there is slight differences from the regular DCL format where you have 2D all across the ground, and then 65-yard boundaries. If I am
60 yards. It's 60 yards.
boundaries, right? So somewhat in the favor of the batsman, but then always T-ball has been a bowler's game. So hopefully some
Oh,
balance between bat and ball, I
can I
guess.
can I add a sentence here?
Sure.
Sorry to interrupt you. But what I observed, what I thought was in the very first day itself, I thought I'll see some scores like 150, 150
Mhm,
plus like that,
mhm.
and it's difficult even with 60 yards. It's difficult for batsmen. The only batsman I could see who dominated, on the paper, if you see um, Sanjay Ilongo, he scored 59 runs, right? He ended up dropping several catches. So, I mean, MI Indians
Okay,
started dropping, so some of those were very close to boundaries, and I think one was literally into the hands, but they dropped it. So there are
right.
several dropped catches. I was expecting with the 60 yards, people,
Mhm.
you know, are going to blast every ball out of the park, but that did not happen in the first week at least.
True.
Sorry, sorry to,
Yeah, no, no, no. That's
yeah.
fine. So even though it looks like it's skewed in the favor of the batsman, but I still think T-ball is a game where you need players who can stay at the crease and keep rotating and build that score. Because I know it's a shortened version of our regular 25 over game, but still, I think it still pays off to save your wicket and kind of get those 2Ds and keep the scoreboard ticking. Because if you see, we had low score games also, right, this week. So it's not that you're out of the game even if you're having a low score. So it's always a T-ball is always like tricky in that way. So my only advice to all the teams is like, yeah, it's not over until it's over. So just keep fighting, and even if it's a low score, you can give it all you got, and then you can still win it from there. We have seen that in the first week itself. So yeah, if we go into the games last week, I think we had four games. The first game we're gonna talk about is Andhra Titans versus Gujarat
Gujarat
Lions.
Lions. Yeah.
Right. So before the league kicked off, when we were reviewing the teams and like looking at the squads, I thought Andhra Titans was heavily star-studded, and like at least going into this game with looking at the roster strength, I thought Andhra Titans were the favorites, and I think they lived up to the expectation. They won this game quite comfortably, if I can say that. Uh, I think with 15 overs, 90 is kind of a par score, and I think Andhra Titans batting first got to that par score. They scored 94. They got all out again. Did not play the 15 overs, even though the the overs are shortened. We still have batsmen getting all out. So, in the process of maybe scoring those big runs, Andhra Titans innings all across stamped by Abhilash Reddy Patpi, 46 runs from 49 balls. Unfortunate to miss out on a 50. I guess they're very well played innings. The only support I see in that batting scorecard is from Kiran Boinpalli in the middle order, and then seven extras leading to those 94 runs. Again, 90 plus is what I think is par score with this 15 over format. If you have a decent bowling lineup, I think you can still give it a fight. Looking on the bowling for Gujarat Lions, Mahesh Babu, Hardeep Singh among the wickets. I think they stuck to their five bowler combination and they got the opponents all out eventually. But 90 is, I think, uh, was an okay score again. The first game of the season for both the teams, so they might be still testing the waters, right? So we don't know what a good score is with the boundary and the new formats and stuff. So 90 again, like going into the unknown, chasing. I think Gujarat Lions faltered. They lost a wicket with the very first ball, and then a couple of quick wickets. Arjun Ajbani, the highest scorer there, 24 from 28. Some support from Ronak U Patel for a bit, but then Hardeep Singh 10 runs, and then all others like not able to contribute. Eventually faltering for 77, falling short by 17 runs, which I think is a good margin in this format. If you look at the bowling, I think Sai Karodi was a pick of the bowlers for Andhra Titans, picking up three wickets. Hemant Pingali, Abhilash Reddy Patpi again picking two wickets each. So rightly, Abhilash Reddy Patpi, the man of the match for this game, shining with both bat and ball. Well deserved and rightly, I think they started on a good note, Andhra Titans. But Gujarat Lions is also a strong team looking at the roster. Hopefully, they kind of get used to this format and start picking up their form.
Okay, Gabaji just sent a message. He's stating that this particular format is going to favor whoever is batting first. So chasing is very difficult.
Hmm.
Is what Gabaji, and Gabaji is playing for
Mumbai Indians.
Mumbai Indians. Yeah,
Right. Again, interesting observation. Again, I have not really followed the games on the video yet, or I haven't seen the games yet, so I really cannot comment on that batting first concept yet. But probably he has played the game, so he might have some insight into that logic there. So we'll see how the games progresses. So all the games batting first won this last week. Is that what it is?
I haven't checked that part. Yes, if
16.
you look at that one, Punjab Knight Riders batting first, and
I
Chennai
think
Rockers batting
only
first.
Konasima, only Tamil Nadu Super Kings won by
One
chasing.
chasing.
That's the
Yeah,
only game. Yeah, okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, again, like from a general perspective, I think chasing underlights is always a difficult task. Yeah, but and again, being a short format, I think it's even tougher. So there might be some really uh, a pointer there for all the teams. So maybe win the toss is more crucial. Again, we don't want it that way though, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Second game, Punjab Knight Riders versus Kerala Blasters. Again, two well balanced teams. Punjab Knight Riders obviously like has even a star-studded lineup than Andhra Titans, if I can say that. Uh, but it was interesting to see how they use the resources in this game. Punjab Knight Riders kind of tried to shuffle around the order. I see some regular names coming in the middle order, whereas some middle order names coming in the top, probably
I
trying
say
to.
some of these names are wrongly entered, is what I heard. Hemant didn't play. Mufassir Ali
Oh,
didn't play. So somebody else played, but
uh-huh.
I have. Uh, there are
Oh,
three players.
okay,
They didn't play. Okay, so
okay.
I don't. So I'm yet to get those names. So sorry about that one, but I just
Yeah, yeah.
wanted to give the update. Yeah.
No problem. But again, like even with that, right? So
Yes.
we expect Punjab Knight Riders again, like with that star-studded lineup. I would have expected at least 100 runs on the board with that batting lineup and like that
Exactly.
hard hitters. But I think Kerala Blasters, kudos to that their bowling unit. They were able to restrict them for 64. That's a very very good bowling performance, I would say. Again, in the batting department, I see Hemant's name against that highest score, 15 runs in that batting lineup. Munaid Ahmad scoring 10 and Ali Abbas at the top of the order scoring 10 runs. So if you look at there is a trend here. Like everybody kind of got a start and then got out when they had to stay there and increase the momentum. I think 8 balls, 15, 17 balls, 14 balls. Like they tried to stay there and score, but then got out at the wrong moment. Probably looks like the second highest scorer of that scorecard is extras 12. So Kerala Blasters, even though conceding 12 extras, were able to restrict the opponents for 64, which is, I think, a great effort in their bowling department. Again, looking at the bowling, Sandeep Palakkal pick of the wickets, three wickets in his 3 overs. Then Gino James obviously getting some important wickets at the top order there, Ziban and Jasneet. So uh, very very good bowling effort, I thought. So once you get the opponent out for 64, going into bat, I think Kerala Blasters would have kind of uh, thought that they had the game in their kit, but no, it turned out different because except for Prajwal on the top with the 11 runs, all the top order batsmen failing to score. Again, Mohammad Ramzi in the lower middle order trying to give some respectable total there, 15 runs from 20 balls. 10 extras given by Punjab Knight Riders, but still, I think wickets at regular intervals was the cause of this downfall, and eventually they folded out for 48 in the 15th over. Again, brilliant bowling from Raza Ali, 3 wickets from 3 overs. I think his wickets were crucial, and that kind of changed the game in favor of Punjab Knight Riders. So, what I think of this game is like um, you maybe with Punjab Knight Riders lineup, you might have gone in with a preconceived notion that okay, we are going to see some big hitting, and then when they got all out for 60, 64 runs, Kerala Blasters might have kind of slipped a little, thinking that they they almost won the game in the first half itself. So maybe again, these are all my contemplations. So it could have been totally different. Uh, yeah, again, chasing 64, 15 overs. You should have got that with the reduced boundaries. I thought like
I personally
pretty
thought
decent
that
game.
if you have somebody like Neil in your lineup and
Right,
chasing 64 should be easy because his style of play is building the innings,
right. If I
playing the
see
long
if I
game.
see the top four, right there, Prajwal, Adarsh Nair, Neil, and Gino James, all of them very capable of staying at the wicket and rotating the strike.
Correct. Yes.
That's all that you
Yeah.
needed to do in this game, right? 60,
Yeah.
chasing 60 in 15 overs. Let's run a ball, less than
Yeah.
run a ball. So
Yeah.
again, first game for both the teams, so still learning the tricks of the trade, I think. So hopefully they kind of get their ducks in a row.
No,
And
these are the games that come back and bite you when you are.
well, again, I don't know
Yeah.
how serious the teams are getting yet. Again, like I'm saying, like repeating myself, the first games of their season. So uh, again, I don't know. Some might be just playing for like the uh, like the I'm not getting the word there, but the concept itself, right?
Fun.
T90, just go out there and blast and yeah, have fun, probably, right?
Fun. Yeah. Mm.
Uh, moving on to the
That's
next
the game.
game,
So instead of saying have fun, go and express yourself. That kind
express
of.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. But I think this is a good opportunity for some of the folks who are looking for form in the regular DCL format. And I think this will be a good opportunity where they can just go out and express themselves, have no pressure.
Yes. Yeah.
So, yep, some people and some teams might take this as that opportunity.
Correct.
Uh, Next game, Konasima Kings, Tamil Nadu Super Kings. Again, before the start of the season, both the teams, uh, again, they're good balanced teams, but again, not as star-studded as Andhra Titans or Punjab
Punjab
Knight
Night
Riders
Riders.
or Mumbai Indians, for that fact, right? So it was a decent contest between both equal level teams, I thought. But again, rightly, it went to the wire, to the last over. Uh, but unfortunately, it went into the favors of Tamil Nadu Super Kings I think they won by 2 wickets. So Konasima Kings batted first, put on 62. They played the entire 15 overs, looks like, and uh, not much to talk about in that batting scorecard, except for Vamsi, like lower down the order, who put up those 16 valuable runs. Krishna Chaitanya Sunkara at the top, scoring 10 runs. These are the only two double-digit scores here that I'm seeing, and 62 is always below par, is what I think. And I think Tamil Nadu Super Kings had a decent bowling lineup there. Deepak Bhaskaran, Kalyan, Srinivasan Elumalai, and Gurdeep Singh, Devnath. All these are good renowned names in DCL. So
Yeah.
everybody among the
I
wickets.
I watched this game. I like Gurdeep style of bowling.
Mhm.
He's just hitting that
Right
Yorker
length.
length,
Okay.
Yorker length, or making batsmen to go back foot. So it was very
Yeah,
difficult
that
to.
that's
Yeah.
a tremendous spell. 3 overs, 4 runs, and 2 wickets. Like
Yeah.
15 dot balls in there. So dot balls are like gold when you're playing these short formats, right? So if you're
Hmm.
getting almost like 80-85% of your balls is dot balls, that's excellent performance, I would say. So is this the same Gurdeep who was leading the
Punjab.
Punjab team? Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great effort, I would say. Srinivasan Elumalai, impressing every game that he's playing day by day. So I really like this guy. I like his batting, but looks like he even has some tricks on the bowling front here, picking up 3 wickets and the pick of the bowlers there. Again, with 62 on the board, Konasima Kings, I think they have decent bowling lineup with Guru, Praveen, and Krishna Chaitanya in their ranks. I'm not sure if they had any other bowlers in the lineup which were not available for this game,
Their
but
see, their captain was doing that fifth bowler. So
Kartikeya Challa, yeah.
yeah, that's where you know those few runs went here and there.
Yeah, if I see the economy rates, yeah, I think he went for some runs, and that kind of caused or slipped the game from away from Konasima Kings.
Mm.
So Tamil Nadu Super Kings again, like with that low score, all they had to do was stay at the wicket, just rotate the strike. 90 balls you have to chase down 63. Srinivasan Elumalai, perfect guy for that kind of situation, and I think he did the job there in the top 16 runs from 22 balls. Had a bit of partnership with Kalyan, and then Mithilesh Jagannathan in the middle order, who also scored 16 runs, and then Jagan Veluswamy 12 runs from 20. I think they made sure that they were able to chase down this score of 63. I think it was a decent bowling performance from Konosima Kings. They gave only four extras in that effort, tried to put the pressure. Obviously, it went to the last over, but then I think the 14th over also was a double wicket over, which kind of
Yeah,
took this
yeah.
to a nail
So
biting
actually,
finish.
Konasima Kings they dropped one catch there. Of Gurdeep gave
In the
a
14th
catch
over,
in the 14th or 15th over, something like that. In the 14th over maybe or
yeah,
15th over.
even in the last over, I think they had 4 runs to win, and I think they got wicket of the second ball, and
Yes,
then
yeah.
followed by a wide and a
I think
two-run. So
maybe first ball of that innings, Gurdeep gave a straightforward catch into the hands of Point. Okay,
yeah, but
he could
again,
not go.
reiterating the fact, catches win matches, so
Win
you
the
never
match.
know.
Yeah,
It could have turned all a different
yeah,
direction all the way.
yeah. It's being Konasima supporter. It's a disappointment to me.
Yeah, again, I wouldn't read too much into this game. Again, like Konosima Kings has a decent unit. Hopefully, they come back strong, and it was a good win for Tamil Nadu Super Kings. I think an nail-biting finish, and this will give them good confidence going into the next games.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
the
going into
last
the
one.
final game of last week, Chennai Rockers versus Mumbai Indians. If you're hardcore Chennai fans or Mumbai fans, obviously a very interesting game. The
Yeah,
very
this is
first
the
week,
matchup everybody wants to see.
right? And I
Yeah.
think it did live up to the expectations of the T90 format that we were hoping for, with
Hmm.
Chennai Rockers batting first and putting up that huge score of 113 for the loss of 4 wickets. Again, this would be a great score even in the 25 over format, and you're scoring that many runs in 15 overs. I think it was brilliant batting from Chennai Rockers. Special mention for Sanjay Longovan. Like you had said in the beginning, like when Sanjay is on song, I think everybody just enjoys. He scored 59 not out from 35 balls, 1 4, 6 sixers. And Ranjit Palaniswamy, good to see him score runs here. 21 runs from 15 balls, 1 4, 1 6. I think that partnership kind of killed it for Mumbai Indians. So they
Yeah.
were 4 for 35 at in the ninth over, and then you have what 6 overs after that, and the score goes to 113. So it's like almost 80 runs in that last 6 overs.
Yeah. See,
That we can only imagine
I watched
the sheer
the
hitting there.
I watched the last over. Okay, Satish Gaba was bowling and Sanjay Ilangovan was batting, and it's like, um, of course, wicket is not important at that time, but anytime you get the wicket of Sanjay Ilangovan, it gives a nice breather to
Hmm.
any bowler. So, but somehow in that particular over, um I don't know why Satish Gaba asked keeper to come front. See, there was first ball went for six, I think, and the second ball went for two. Third ball was catch. Again after that, two sixers, and last ball also again catch, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, so the last over
Had
went
they
for
had they
21
taken
runs.
that,
Yeah,
see, these are all wicket keeper catches. Okay,
correct, correct.
so at the third ball, had you taken that catch,
Hmm.
you're saving at least, the next batter. I'm damn sure he won't be as
Right.
strong hitter as Sanjay. Okay,
Hmm.
so 12, 13, instead of 13 runs, even if you reduce it by half of that,
Yep.
your look your chase becomes easy. At least that's what I felt.
Right, right.
Mm.
And was Pardev keeping all along the game, or was
Yes, yeah,
Pardev the keeper?
yeah.
Okay.
Parthi was keeping that
So
team.
then let's just blame it on Pardev. Just kidding.
See,
No.
I'd say I wanted to blame the bowler. Bowler is
Hmm.
the one who has to set his speed. Even if somebody is walking and hitting at that time,
Hmm.
that is the last over. You
Right.
know, When somebody is walking and hitting, there's a chance of getting a catch. There is a chance of going for a six. There is a chance of stumping. You have all these things.
Yeah, again, I
So
was just looking at some stats in this, like over by over here in the scorecard, and it's astonishing. Like the last 5 overs went for 70 runs. So again, it's hard to imagine Binod Singh going for 19 runs in an over, and
yeah,
then Satish Gawa
that's
going for 21
that's
runs in the last
T90 for
over.
you.
So right, so
Yeah,
perfect advertisement for this T90 format, I think, and uh, yeah. So last 5 overs, 70 runs. So so when you're batting, like if you're low on the score, it's not over until it's over, and if you're defending a low score also, it's still possible in this T90 format. But again, a very good game for Chennai Rockers. I thought with the bat, 113 on the board, obviously scoreboard pressure for the chasing team. Mumbai Indians really never got any momentum in the chase. They just tried to play out the 15 overs and ended up scoring 60 runs and winning. Chennai Rockers winning this game by 53 runs, which is a huge margin, I think, and will definitely help their cause with net run rate if it comes down to that in the later stages of the tournament. Again, bowling department, I think once they had that big score, it was like they had the extra cushion with the scoreboard pressure. So Raghu, Saran Raj, Satya Vimal all among the wickets, picking and closing out the game pretty comfortably in the end for Chennai Rockers. Uh, Again, like not reading too much into the game, maybe if you could have controlled the first innings a little bit, could have been a good game, a close contest than what it looks for Mumbai Indians.
yeah, yeah. I'm hoping Mumbai Indians will come back strong. Okay.
Yep, I think they have some good. They have a good game again this weekend as well, right? This
Yeah.
week also.
Yeah. Let's quickly jump into predictions now. We
Sure.
are close to 7:30. So
Yep.
the first game, which is happening tomorrow at DSP. Yeah, there are two games tomorrow and two games day after tomorrow, Tuesday
Wednesday.
and
Yep.
Wednesday.
Hmm.
Okay. The first game is Karnataka Royal Challengers versus Konasima Kings. Okay. Konasima Kings, Karnataka Royal Challengers. What do you say?
I'll be a little biased here. I might give this to Konasima Kings just for the fact that they have already played one game, kind of understand the format a little bit, and maybe with the close game, then they know what needs to be done and fill the gaps. Karnataka Royal Challengers again playing their first game, so obviously they might still need some time to get used to the format. So
You
that
know,
is the only reason.
so this is where I negate with that hand. With Karnataka Royal Challengers, as a team, they play in every league together. So there's
Okay.
a chemistry there. So they know their strength, they know their weakness. So I'm thinking, you know, they are, in terms of chemistry wise, they are the better team here. But you never know. Konesima Kings, if they add one more batsman into their group, I mean into their roster, and
Hmm.
they play them tomorrow, they have that weakness. Batting is the weakness for them, which didn't click in the last game. Uh,
So Karnataka
Probably.
Royal Challengers, I'm seeing Deepak, Arun. Oh, okay. I think they added some few names since the last time I checked the roster. Okay. Hemant Cheluaya is there, and then Shashank Gowda is playing, Samesh, Tejas, Teju, and okay, okay. This roster has changed quite a bit since the last time I saw it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So that is the, yeah, but
I
you
think
never
I'll
know.
still go with Konashima Kings again, just for the fact that they have some game experience with this format. That's all.
Okay, I am happy. As long as Konesima Kings. I know. But see, most of these Karnataka Royal Challengers, half of them are from GLCC. Even though,
See, three or four of them are from our team stars, right? So I see
yeah,
quite a few names. So I hope they don't come and bash me when I see them next time. So, but again, like it will be an interesting game. We'll hopefully talk about this game in more
next
detail
week, yes,
next week.
yeah. The next one is Chennai Rockets versus Hyderabad Hawks. What do you say?
Even though
Chennai
I'm
Rockets
from
are looking
Hyderabad
very.
Hawks, I will go with Chennai Rockers for this game. Again, for the same fact, Chennai Rockers had amazing start last week with that big win. Hyderabad, the Hawks playing their first game. And even roster-wise, I think Chennai Rockers definitely has an edge here.
Hmm. I hope some of these Hyderabad superstars will join Hyderabad Hawks, like Ravi Teja from Stars. Okay, there are several. If they join, this will become strong team again. Okay, the next one is Punjab Knight Riders versus Tamil Nadu Super Kings.
I think this will be an interesting game. Both the teams had game last week, and they kind of understand the format now. Tamil Nadu Super Kings winning a very, very close encounter. Punjab Knight Riders winning a low-scoring game. This will be interesting. I think I'll just give an edge to Punjab Knight Riders,
Hmm.
just with the roster strength,
Yeah, I go with
hoping
you.
that they have the availability sorted out.
Yeah, so I'm thinking Punjab Knight Riders are going to win this one, but you never know. Anything can happen. Last time whatever Kerala Blaster could not do, maybe Tamil Nadu Super Kings uh, may do and prove us wrong. The next game is Andhra Titans versus Mumbai Indians.
Well, this is a blockbuster game, I think,
Yeah.
because both the teams are heavily star-studded. Uh, Mumbai Indians might try to come back strong after their first loss. Again, like with 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 the game experience, I think they'll try to fill the gaps. But then Andhra Titans has it covered in all departments, because looking at their roster, I can't really find any weak spot in there. So I'll just go with Andhra Titans, I guess.
See, roster wise, yes, Andhra Titans are very strong, but psychology, if they
Mhm.
use their psychology well, okay, and if they know how to sledge neatly, uh, Mumbai Indians have a chance to win this one very
You're
easily. I'm
giving the
telling you,
right pointers to the right team. Mumbai Indians, Pardev behind the wickets, and you're
yes.
talking about sledging.
See,
So,
you just it is not just about talk. You have to walk the talk.
right,
Okay,
right.
so you
No, I
sledge.
think that's a good point you mentioned. Andhra Titans, even though it's a star-studded team, the chemistry, I'm not sure about it yet, because I think at least 5 or 6
No,
different
I don't even
teams
care
joining
about
there.
chemistry. I'm from Andhra Pradesh, so I know how people react to sledging. Okay, they take it too personally, and uh, okay, these are my comments. So let's see what
No, that
happens next week.
yeah, that's yeah. We'll see how this game goes. It'll be really interesting, but this is definitely the blockbuster game for me this week in the Premier League.
Yeah. With that, we have covered everything for this week, and we'll see again next week. Thanks a lot to all the listeners. Thank you, Imti.
Yep. No. Good luck to all the teams, and hopefully we get to talk about some crazy games next week. So all the best, and
I'm
looking
really
forward.
waiting for some, big score next week. So,
Right.
with that hope, we will conclude tonight's show. Good night.
Yep. Good night. Thank you.